peace signs. I see guns.
Yeah. So, hold on, which one? So, good morning. Today is Wednesday. The what day?
Thursday.
Thursday now?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, my bad.
Wednesday, the what date?
This is the 7th because the 6th was the midterm.
So it's approximately Wednesday, the 7th of November 2018. And I'm still in Bethlehem. And met a new friend here. And Christy's going to be tagging along here to Tel Aviv, I think, next week. And then, so anyhow, we're going to go to Hebron today. And it's a kind of a hot spot. So I'm not sure what we're going to see there yet. You'll see. And I want to introduce you to Tom. Tom is an unusual guy because he's like 100% Chinese blood, but he's been raised in New Zealand. It's a big island that used to be up around Greenland, and now it's floated down by Australia, and it's the fault of global warming.
It's true. The science checks out.
I want you to know that this global warming is a serious thing, because one morning you're up by Greenland, and then a few days later, you're watching kangaroos. I mean, it's just huge. Okay.
Yeah.
And so aside from that serious snare on global warming, this is some serious stuff too over here. This is really like the whole Palestinian thing, okay, this whole crisis. And so, but this is also Bethlehem. And so that's what's going on here today. And we'll see if we have an epilogue at the end, or there will be no epilogue.
Or all the phones will be confiscated.
Exactly, yeah.
It'll be a eulogy.
Yeah, we'll try and make it out of Hebron alive.
Yeah, try not to get
all right, so stay with us. So my friend Christy, Dahlia, has just hooked her up and made her somewhat of a Muslim. Excellent.
If you want to take picture, like,
Okay.
So I wanted to show you a true impression. I mean, it is true that Palestine is going through a lot of turmoil, and many oppressed and many people are struggling. Yet, not everyone is struggling in Palestine. This young lady we've met here, Miss Dahlia, her mom's a nurse in a clinic, and her dad does construction in a nearby town. They have a beautiful home. Okay, they even have Wi-Fi. Dahlia, you have Wi-Fi?
yes, we have Wi-Fi.
Why? Look at this. And so anyhow, I'm very pleased to see that this shows that there is promise in Palestine. And so, okay.
Yeah.
And so I will put these videos together tonight. It's running.
Oh, wait,
I don't care.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, and I'll trim it out. All right, so now this is Dahlia's brother, and his name is Carter. Am I saying it correctly?
That's right.
And he is going to graduate soon in civil engineering.
Yeah.
So, you see, not everyone in Palestine is totally oppressed. Some have been able to rise up and get educated.
Get involved anyway.
And so, which is encouraging, because I was afraid that all the Palestinians were totally oppressed and without freedom and could not develop and get out of it. So
some they have their only freedom to do whatever they want, but like they have restrictions. When they want to travel, when they want to go to checkpoints and these things. When they want to go to Jerusalem to, like pray or do something else, they have restrictions. But in the West Bank here, you can do like maybe 90% whatever you want.
okay.
So you can say that's a good thing for
It is.
some citizens.
I'm glad to see both sides of the circumstances that are here.
I was talking to another Palestinian, and he was saying something about the fact that you guys don't get passports or something. Like you get a card, but it's not like a full passport.
You mean like to travel?
Yeah. So is it really hard to travel
it's hard to travel. Like if you get a Palestinian passport, you're unable to travel like to Europe or America. You only allowed to travel to only 40 countries, and they're not like good countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iraq, Syria, like this. If you want to travel like to the United States or Europe, you need to get the Jordanian passport.
Okay. Is that easy to do?
It's not permanent.
Oh.
But you can get one?
Yeah, I can
You
get
can
it.
go.
It's valuable for like 6 months.
Okay.
And I travel using Queen Anne Airport.
Okay.
On
Thank you so much.
in Jordan.
This is such awesome hospitality.
That's
Thank
the way
you
we-
so much.
And that is the way we travel.
Hi.
Okay, we're in Hebron, and
Or what?
Hebron is the city where Abraham's tomb is. Now, they say that they actually have Abraham's bones here. It could be. I have not studied the documentation as the authenticity of that, but it's very interesting. I know Hebron appears in the Old Testament. It was part of that Israel's journey. However, I don't know, I can't remember at this point if it appears in the New Testament at all. But that's where we're at, and soon we will go into the Old City as well. I just heard a very low-flying jet. They said that they got to put these nets because the Jews that live in these buildings will throw stones and garbage down here on the Palestinians.
Jews left.
The green?
Yeah, this here behind my house settlers, here settlers,
Okay.
here settlers.
Okay.
Jewish settlers.
Yeah, this another side here, this soldier Baltic settlers.
Okay.
This up the shop here.
Okay.
Okay, this here behind you, this is the gold. Old market is a Jewish market. By now, in 2000, after the massacre of Amos, they closed here this area. Another street behind this building for settlers. This is named Shuhada Street. You know why the name here Shuhada Street? This because the Abraham, this have two person for take it Hebron here. This speak about in Hebron for Abraham. One person his name Hebron killed two people. This Shahid because that the name him street. Also the settlers take it for my house, stones, glass, water, everything because I am leave. By now I am staying in this area. I am not going out here nothing. Also a window my house, it closed the shop. You see the shop here closed welded.
Okay.
This the settlers, the soldiers said it, the shop welded.
But why?
This because the settlers living up, they closed the shop down him. In house, this a window my house, it closed welded, no open nothing. This also my house here very old.
Do you weld it for protection?
Yeah. This you have time you can go my house see that. No problem.
Okay, we're going to go into a Palestinian home, not Jewish. Yes? Palestinian. Thank you. And this is in Hebron. Is this the old city?
This is the old city.
The old city. Okay. That's being occupied by Israel. Hello, Mom. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Welcome.
What is this? A shop? A store? What is this?
هذا شغلي كله أنا.
It's handmade by her.
Oh, she makes handbags.
Oh, cool.
And she sells some from that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Wow.
That's handmade. She made it.
Wow, it's amazing. Incredible. Very good work.
Okay, so we're in a Palestinian home, right in a Jewish settlement, correct?
Yeah.
And my friend Kota has just said that these windows, go, tell him.
These windows separating Palestinian neighbor from a Jewish neighbor. If the Palestinian neighbor opens the window, they're gonna be arrested and they're gonna spend 10 years in prison just because opening a window on a neighbor.
But there's space between here and the next building,
No,
yes?
but they just they treat it as a danger.
Okay,
Even opening a window.
okay.
بعدين انا زوجة استوطن مجنون كم طخة
Okay, so she lost her husband, a husband, and
No, he lost. This is his second wife. He lost his wife, his first wife.
oh, okay. Oh, he lost his first wife,
شوف الماي.
في الخزانات إنها واصلة المي ولا لا كان إلها شهرين مش
who
واصلة
was killed by a soldier.
She went to the roof, his first wife, to see the water and see the water in the tanks. So there was a settler on the other side. He was crazy or drunk. He was shooting randomly, and he shot her for bullets, and she
اتفضلوا
got dead.
اقعدوا.
لما بدهم ياخذوا لف عشان أول مرة بيجوا.
Did he get any penalty or
No.
prosecution for it?
بقول يعني تعاقب المستوطن أو شيء.
لا.
No.
هي كانت حامل في الشهر التاسع يعني ضايلها يومين بتولد.
She was pregnant in her last month. She got only 2 days. She got only 2 days and she's gonna give birth
Oh my gosh.
first this summer.
And nothing happened to this guy.
No, he just went
الجنين
away.
طلع عايش هي ماتت. عن
Uh,
فوقي.
the
يعني راحوا على المستشفى بس طلوا البيبي.
when they took her to the hospital, the baby survived and she didn't.
The wife died.
The wife died. Yeah.
But they were able to save the baby.
Okay.
بعد ما صار عمره 4 سنين. أنا بشتغل في هذا الشيء بس إني كل 3 أشهر بروح بوديه على عمه.
And these settlers are just living here.
The child that survived from the first wife,
لا أنا بشتغل هون بيجي سواح بيجي حدا
she died.
أنا بحوشهم.
This is the second one.
3 أشهر بنزل فيه
The
على
boy,
عمان.
4 years old,
الحين قالوا لي بده هي يعني صار تقريبا إذا في أمل في 60% إنه يشوف
تزبط.
تزبط.
tell me
She
again
works.
what happened to the
Okay.
4-year-old boy.
The 4-year-old boy went to the shop to buy something, and there was a settler from the roof.
Jewish
He
settler on the
threw-
roof,
Yeah, Jewish at the roof. He threw a chlorine bottle at his eye.
chloride acid.
And he lost
And-
80% of his vision. Now he only uses 20%. And his second mom, or mother-in-law, she works, you know, these things, as you can see.
Make it, yeah.
And she sells, and she saves the money to, you know, to take him to the hospital.
An eye operation.
To the operation. She take him to Jordan every month. We're selling these things.
Because this is me. I love fire.
Okay.
So here I am, getting warm. It's cold here.
Oh.
I have been in Asia for 5 years, hot all the time. And now I find some cold weather and a fire. When I left America, I was by a fire living in the woods, in nature, in my log cabin. So now I'm in a cold climate and I'm open fire again. Of all places, Hebron, old city. So,
This is the beginning.
oh, this is
This is the very beginning.
entrance to. These walls, right here, they tell me are before the time of Christ. They say that these walls are 4,000 years old.
Abraham was here,
Abraham
and Sarah, his
and
wife,
Sarah
was still here.
might have walked this street.
Yeah. They did walk on the street.
Abraham and Sarah may have seen these very walls that you're looking at. Please, tell me again.
احكي بالعربي.
هون المستوطنين
خليه يحكي عربي مش مشكلة. It's okay. You can talk Arabic.
المستوطنين ويهود وكانت هون حسبة القديمة
The settlers will go up here, the Jewish settlers, and they will throw stones
ولكن
يهود
down on the Palestinians.
بيطلعوا بضربوا العمال.
The settlers go on the roof, on the top of the roof, and when they see the laborers, they throw stones on them.
وبروحوهم وبخليهم مثلا ينزلوا من الورشة.
They let them go.
خلوهم يروح.
Done? Okay.
This is
He said like the same age of all.
so in this particular spot, for example, you see broken windows. And
Is that a Jew girl?
you think,
It's the new.
anyhow, they like to throw rocks down. And so anyhow, so the Jews move into these previously Palestine homes, and then they always take the upper apartments. This is a gate before you into the Abraham's tomb area. Our Palestinian friend could not go in. So now there'll be a guard post over here. I guess I can film. Hello.
Okay, anyway, let's go.
Very friendly.
Walking and driving and do everything.
Okay, so this area is called the Ghost Town.
The Ghost Town.
And the Palestinians can no longer
Yes.
go down there into that area.
Yes. أعطاك إياهم. I'm sorry, 1 minute.
Okay, our guide, he is from here, so he may have access. But my other friend was not allowed in.
هاي يوسف بعتك إياه. خلاص هيهم بدهم عندك.
Okay, we're going to go up towards the synagogue and Abraham's tomb. And as again, that Palestinians guide is not permitted to go. This is to the synagogue. So this is being referred to as a ghost town, and it's considered occupied because you have these checkpoints, and it's controlled by, and so all these, the guide says that these are 2,000 shops here, and I guess they're all closed now. They're closed now because there's Jewish settlers here.
Yes. 400 Jewish settlers live here.
Have moved in to this part of Hebron,
yes,
and they closed these because, so what? Why did they close
By
them?
military orders.
Why though? Did the military
Because
want to close
I looked
them?
for it was Intifada in 2000, and after the first massacres inside the mosque in 1984. So the army now we close all this shop.
Okay, so it sounds like they were closed so that the Palestinians wouldn't be in this area.
Can take some picture. You see?